ngifuna kuva my leader ngiyathi ukuthi ungumuntu lesimthembako nalesimthandzako simaswati kulesimo lesi my leader nangathi ngubeke etule ndzabeni ngunika umbhoshongo my leader ngithi nanga baswati afuna kuva the people's lawyer ukuthi angathini sesibukene nalesimo lesi ungathini my leader.
Imisebenzi yethu Mageba njengoba usho ukuthi ngummeli siyenda within the chambers of the courts and uma kuba netindvo letinjengaleti kahle kahle umuntu losuke akuremand njengalama MPs usuke asesandleni senkantolo more than sandla se-correctional services because usuke angumuntu losabhekene nemacala lasengakamlahli, so our clients are still innocent. So we expect inkantolo ukuthi they must take a keen interest when tindvo letinjengaleti tendeka. But ke ngiphinze mhlambe ngingakusho nje ngaba ngikolo ukuthi if our clients were released on bail ngaba sikhulumi lokho lesikhulumako, but ke inkantolo has refused to grant us bail, not only the High Court but the Supreme Court, in spite of all our efforts. In fact, even as I'm speaking to you now, Mageba, bengisinda confirmel vele siphinde sawafaka emaphepha enkantolo la khona sifake isicelo sekuthi bahlonishwa bakhishwe ngebail. Lokho sesisicelo sesi4 nangaphosisi la khona solo siyacela ukuthi bahlonishwa bakhishwe ngebail because they are not a flight risk. And you know, we can guarantee that they will continue to finalize the trial because they've got nothing to fear. If anything, the trial has demonstrated konke lokhu lebesolo sikusho ukuthi abanacala ingakho kude bofakazi labafike bafakaza basho ukuthi banelicala. So sisifakile ke leso sicelo ke lesingathi ke ukuthi siyawuphumelela yini, kodwa ngokomthetho sinalo lungelo lokuthi uma ngabe i-trial seyichubekile bofakazi sebachubekile balalelwa kuyabonakala ukuthi kude bufakazi lokumbandzakanya ama-clients ethu kulo monakalo lo last year noma kulamacala lababhekwe wona, inkantolo ifuna iphindze isilalele leso sicelo leso. Our understanding ke ukuthi inkantolo itasilalela leso sicelo silinze nje ukuthi siconfirme kahle lilanga ukuthi ngaba ngiliphi. But lengingakusho ke ukuthi the prosecution or the state, the DPP, has opposed our bail application for reasons that are very curious indeed, because the trial is already towards its ending, and our clients have been coming faithfully, and there is no evidence that links them to any of the charges that have been leveled against them. So we don't understand why they would still insist on opposing a bail application. We can only surmise, of course, that this is to allow further room for their brutalization and for their harm in an attempt to try and break their spirits. But having seen them today, our clients, they remain in high spirit in spite of what happened tonight. They remain in high spirit, they are resolute. They still call for the democratization of Swaziland. They still call for the constitutional reforms. So their spirits are not broken at all. They can break their ribs, but certainly not their spirits.
Kunemagama lebawakhuluma bahlonishwa bathi maswathi lamahle sesithembenini ukuthi siphume la, siyabona lokuthi baphatheke kabi my leader. Mhlawumbe kulamagama lawo ungathini my leader, sethembenini emaswati ukuthi siphume la?
Ngicabanga ukuthi emaswati ayamati uhulumende wawo wetinkundla. Ngicabanga ukuthi ayati nemonarch yawo ukuthi injani. Emaswati futhi ayati ukuthi anato tinkantolo yini noma akanato tinkantolo. Kude longakwati lokho lapho eSwatini. So because the truth is kokucala abakafanele singabe bakhona lapha laba bakhona khona. If there was a proper DPP's office, lelenda umthetho lelesawufunzela leswatiko sonke. La macala lababewona ngabe awekho nekubakho. So that is already telling what are we dealing with here. It is also telling of the monarch itself. Remember, correctional services, it's His Majesty's Correctional Services. So, lokwendeka lapha kwendeka ngaphansi kwesandla sayo imonarch. So now, therefore, so you should understand, what our clients are dealing with is not just charges. These are not common criminals that we are talking about. They are dealing with something which has upset the monarch very deeply, and ngicabanga ukuthi inkosi ngebantu. So emaswati akabone nawo senta njani.
Ase ngayithanza leyo maswati akabone kuthenta njani.
Amandla Mageba kunjani?
Awusiyaphila leadership.
Siyaphila ngivusele nemmeli wesive.
Awuyavuma ummeli my leader.
Siyabonga. Mageba, ndakusho Mageba ukuthi lokwenteka kubaholi bethu labalapha etilongweni. Basifaka lava. Labo bayabona labaholi ukuthi siyadlala la. Simaswati. So ke sebazama indlela ukuthi yini labangentanga ukuthi lelive ligcine likhululekile. Kuze likhululeke lelive ukuthi kube khona lokunyakadela lokukhona. So ke bafaka imvubu kakhulu ngale kuze thina sitokwada ngala. Koze maswati stila sengakwadi.
Siyabonga. Siyabonga kakhulu. Yes my leader.
Asajabela livesi, asajabela ukukhuluma, asajabela idialogue, asakhalela kodwa, asengakhalela ingadi, asengakhalela kulwa, ukuthi inkululeko litawuba khona Mageba. Ngashiya nje lapho.
Siyabonga kakhulu my leader. Ubekile sekune oh yeah asibambe lo Swaziland Democratic News sovela uphakathi inside.
Yes, Mr. Mageba.
Yes my leader.
Yeah, do you change my voice now?
Ngoba i-live ayitshentshe ngicela ukusendele i-audio my leader ndakuchitshela lona ngicela ukusendele i-audio.
Okay, thank you.
Lona ke mmeli ngilomunye wemawada ngicanga ukuthi ufuna kusitshela liqiniso usikwendekeni. Swaziland Democratic News sovela uphakathi inside.
Mageba kucala nje ngicela kubonga ku People's Lawyer lokho ukuthi athi khombise ukuthi ikhandla ukuthi ngaso sonke isikhathi nasimfuna ngama report asheshe asukumele etulo avele. Kwesibili ngithanze amagama lathi emaswati nawo akabone ukuthi entani. Uyabona ngijabhile ngesento sathukhosa sokuthi athi le nangizana le stay out sithatha ilanga lamhlanje la kususa manje emaswati sekufuna ukuthi kube ukuthi sesithathe leyo step. Mageba ngithi emaswati akudingi bafuna tibhamu bathathe entani tibhamu ngoba lapha wonke umuntu uthatha imoto yakhe ungena emgwaqeni singena kamanzini abanye bacala embabane singena emgwaqeni kuba lokushaya lapho ngasithatha imoto singena emgwaqeni sihamba kancane i-total shutdown le bakhona abantu abahamba inyawo bancane kakhulu imoto lesinato eswatini we can do the big job.
Sibang 30,000 my leader siyabangena awukodwa Swaziland Democratic News nawe sovela uphakathi inside.
Zulu Mageba kunjani?
My leader.
Yebo. Mina kubili mholi wami. Sengiso lesikhathi asambe nisokhokha bameli, asambe nisokhokha baphathi bethu lena Nkosi yami.
Uthi lo mbuto my leader.
Total shutdown.
My leader uthi lo mbuto ngibani lekufuna etena leli phimbo lokuthi asilandzeli bahlonishwa ngekubuka kwakho.
No Zulu Mageba akubekwe nje i-date lapho khona sitawuphuma kuphume lonke eliswati kanje kukhokhe bahlonishwa lengekhathi.
Ibekwe ngibani le date my leader?
No, le ndlela lekwenteka ngayo baholi ngathi vele bayasidukisa lokulwa sekunengi kakhulu.
Hayi siyabonga.
angazi ukuthi kungaba ngayiphi indlela.
Siyabonga kakhulu my leader. The people's lawyer abantu bayashaya lapha. Sengibuka ukuthi ngubambise kakhulu. Ungathini my leader ekuloko laba kushoko babukele.
Cha ngiyayiva imuvo yebalaleli Mageba. Ngicabanga ukuthi nabo bayisika laba bona thi iyasikeka ngikhona.
Yes.
Ngicabanga at the end of the day uma bangemaswati nabo nasithi emaswati sisho kona lokho nje ukuthi ababone ukuthi lokhu ngikongikuphi but ke ngoba mina ngikhulumela abahlonishwa lengagcizelela ukuthi struggle sabo bahlonishwa sacala eParliament bebasebenzisa umthetho sisekelo lo wadiwako ukuthi bazame ukuthi kulungiswe wona kude kuthi kube nama-constitutional reforms and so lokho kugcine kubangela ukuthi bangene ejele nokuba basebenzisa indlela lethisemthethweni. So their struggle is still a peaceful one and their struggle is still a legal one. So ukukhuluma kwami kungacishe kuhambe kugcine lapho. Lokwendlula lapho ngiyaphinza Mageba. Kusemaswatini. Ngoba phela ngize ngubekisele nje ukuthi my clients are so law abiding. They knew days before they will be arrested, but they chose not to run away. They chose to remain in the country. They surrendered themselves willingly because they believed in the cause for the reforms that they were seeking. Now, bathi noma sebakwendile lokho sebawulandzele umthetho nakuya namhla siyabona ukuthi the very regime, the very state itself, it's violating its own laws, brutalizing them, assaulting them within the 4 walls of prison, where they have got no way to escape. Bafuswa balele, bafake amapijama and they are being assaulted. So what do you call that? Kwenziwa njani Mageba nangabe the state itself is delegitimizing itself by violating its own laws? The citizens of the country, when acabanga ukuthi kuselive lenjani la khona uhulumende noma labasemagunyeni baphinde baphule yona le mithetho lokufanele singabe basebenza ngaphansi kwayo. Ngangakubekisela nje kulo mhlangano bengisibo ukhona namhla bekutshela abahlonishwa bakudlalwa ngabo bahlase emhlanganweni wa 2 hours basethi ngihlungwini kunjalo. Labaphathi belijele bebabuta bona lama MPs ukuthi yini sikwendekeni lapha kule seliye babuta as if abati sikwendekeni. What do you call that? So why do you remand somebody in a facility where you cannot guarantee their own safety when their safety is compromised? When amphathi welijele uthi ngize uchuke ubustay nathi kwendekeni namhlanje ebusuku. This is exactly what was happening. Athi ke angathi noma usangiva Zulu.
Uyavakala kahle kakhulu my leader.
Athi ke noma laba lebe benza lokhu bebadivale emehlo bafake amabhalaklava nako konke. The inmates were able to identify 2 of the warders, and one of those was Robert Gama, and the other warder angilathi igama lakhe lo babe kodwa wakagamete umhlophe nje uyakhanya kuthiwa ngalapho fanele. And I know this gentleman ngibo labahlale baphekelete labahlonishwa babayisa enkantolo. And so you don't understand ukuthi yini le bengabangela sibahlonishwa baze bashaye. What must the citizens of the country do when the government itself violates its own laws? So when I keep saying kusemaswatini kukuwe emaswati, I mean just exactly that. Sinebameli sitawuphenya umthetho sende konke silwe ngaphakathi enkantolo until it reaches its logical conclusion. But emaswati lahlele emakhaya labukelayo ukuthi nangu uhulumende uphula umthetho, nangu uhulumende uviolate imithetho, nangu uhulumende uthatha umthelo wemaswati ubulala abantu ngawo. La maswati labona lokho nakwendeka athini wona. Kusasa yavukela emsebenzini angwathi namhla bekasebenza kunemthelo wawo. Lowo mthelo loyo ngiwo lo mthelo losetshenziswe namhlanje ebusuku ukuthi kushawe emalunga eParliament awona lamaswati lebe akhulumela wona lamaswati. So I mean really I can't take it any further than that. Emaswati will really have to see what they do about this. Lokuhle ke ngako ukuthi umhlaba wonke is replete with examples of what other countries have done when they found themselves in situations where the state is becoming a state that violates imithetho lokufanele ukuthi state ngabe sisebenza ngayo. Emaswati akabone, there are many examples. Mangahlala la ngikhulume ngama examples lokhu ngaqala kuze kuse even netimbo letendekile between the last time we spoke kuze kube manje where there's continued violations of imithetho elivela ngwane. The very same state, and we have it on good authority, they went there to bomb indlu yamakhaya using military grade weapons. How do you explain that? We did out in Denver. So the very same state has banned me from entering Swaziland, the land of my birth. What do you call that? And they basebenzisa ayinemthetho basebenzisa emanga, because they know very well that I never said the things that they say I said. Hayi ukuthi abakwati lokho Mageba, bayakwati lokho. But they will violate the laws with impunity because they know ukuthi the entire system collaborates with those that are in authority kwanamhlanje. So emaswati akabona, but they appointed me long before the entire team was assembled, and together with Umhlonishwa Mthandeni ultimately to bring about a legal team so that we can give them the best defense possible, knowing the challenges of the court system in Swaziland. Yeah. But the state itself is taking away kona lokho. So manje kumele kwendeke nike uma ngabe bantu batawukhuluma eParliament baboshwe batse baboshiwe bangakhishwa ngebail batse bafakwe ku remand baphinze bashaywe emaswati aphinze abukele futhi ayi kahleni maswati ayi nani ayikodwa kahleni bawethu ayingeke ngafane ngathanje ngibeke lapho Mageba ngicabanga ukuthi ikuwe emaswati nabacede washo njalo ayongena ejele banamthandeni bathi hey maswati kuphuma kwethu la kusetandleni uma ngabe khona bengamcaceli lokho ngicabanga sinamhla sekuyamcacela.
Ngicabanga ukuthi maswati labahle ayabona nalenza abayeso ngeso ukuthi akusingumdlalo akusiso nje statement lesi yinto leseyicalile maswati lamahle angathi people's lawyer
yinto leseyicala embamba Mageba leyo njengoba ngisho nje we have it on good authority. That's what those junior warders were saying. They were saying isongeso. They were saying isongeso. Angathi ukuthi isongeso lani because my clients were arrested last year. They never called for any violence. They never called for any crime to be perpetrated against any citizen. And they have been in jail. Even the statement, Les Kisho Ingonyama, which I condemned that statement, by the way. We called on the armed forces not to listen to that nonsensical statement. Because you cannot be calling for violence against the own people that you are supposed to be leading. It is a highly irresponsible statement. And we have a duty, all of us, to condemn that. Because there is no way that as a leader of society, you can call for the people that you are leading, what nonsense is that? So my clients were already in jail when this statement was made. So why would junior correctional services officials go to the cell of my client? Because all they did was to champion the calls for the reform of the Constitution and specifically the amendment of Section 67 of the Constitution. And everything else that has happened between then and now has got nothing to do with them. So now, so when we call these police officers, or should I say these armed forces to order, Now, the head of state Mswati akekho ose-New York. Akusiye Mswati lo shaya bobacede namthandeni. It's the junior officer. Akusiye Mswati lapha in the jail cell namhlanje. It's the junior officers themselves. So I really want to appeal to them again. Angabi sekwesingaki. They should stop this nonsense.
Yeah, ngibuka le statement labasilethako lamawada nalaba phathi babo my leader. Ngibuka ku statement lesijule kakhulu uMaswati lebekufuna asifunzile namhlanje kube sikhuluma ukuthi kubhize Swatini ngale statement ngoba labahlonishwa sonke sibuke bona ukuthi maye ngosiyaba baphume kodwa kubeni baphume bayashajwa ngicela ukuthi statement lesikhulu leseMaswatini asikho statement lesiyawudlula lesi kushiselwa iphudebo president lona leliviki leli kushaywa abahlonishwa lona leliviki leli lesi statement lesibhalwe in bold letters my leader ukuthi Maswati asekade sukumele onke my leader.
Live lawo leli Mageba live lawo Maswati uma ngabe abona ukuthi liphatheke kahle ngendlela okungayo awukude ke nathi lesingakwenda ukuthi Maswati ayobe abona kulungile ngendlela lokuhamba ngayo uma ngabe abona kungalunganga uhulumende wawo lo akabone Maswati sendanjani.
Ngibuka ifoni yami my leader sina more than 500 missed calls. Ngiyacheka la kufona abaprofeti kufona abafundisi kufona bantu labakhulu ukuthi ndivuna tenkundla ama missed call engiwathola la angathi ukuthi ngachubeka ngimbambe nomlaleli my leader.
Ungababamba Mageba inkinga.
Angivele ngene kuwe mlaleli ungachubeka ushaye sengivele ngubambile swasele Democratic News ovela phakathi inside.
Zulu Mageba
Nyanza leyo my leader.
Yabona Mageba ngicela nje kuqala ngekugosiyami ukhalalisa nekudumisa nekubonga kuhlakahla lokuthi nathi angenwa ngemande emadolweni siyavilapha siMaswati uyabo lokusho nje Mageba lokuthi seyime ngathi ingcondo yami ithi ngilakamanzini mina itolo makuthiwa kune stairway sisho ukuthi uhungayo emsebenzini sibitwa ithukoswa inhlanganisela yale donke tenhlangano 37 kangwane umuntu wahlala ongedwayo emsebenzini uvuka sowuva ukuthi sekude lokwendeka angadi uyabona sine leadership void lengadi ukuthi sidayivalelwa ngibani angeke siye vele sodwa siye ngamunye kutaba likhulu nekwenda le Sri Lanka nasingalidwanga umuntu you know because eMaswati lawa vele afuna kweluswa afuna ukukhawulwa ashuciswe you know eMaswati akayijwayeli into ukuthi ngivuke nje ngingedwa ngihambe ngiyoshuca so ngosiyami angathi okusesitawugcina sendenjani bathi hey umuntu uva buhlungu nalabashonishwa but agcina bafelile ngoba la lo lesiness lesiphila kuyo batakufa kubede ngisho umuntu loba nelicala kube nje ungathi kufe nje tilwane inhliziyo yami ibhlungu kakhulu Mageba angadi ngilakamanzini nje and mina bengiprepared ukuthi kusasa ngiyala kuhlanganwa khona sekude lokwendekako angisathi
Hayi siyabonga my leader angibamba umprofeti sovela phakathi inside.
Siyabingelela kuwe Mageba siyabingelela na people's lawyer sisi good morning and today namuhla ebusuku Mageba.
Awu siyabonga the prophet siyaphila sivale yona ebahlonishwa.
Yes lesingakusho Mageba ngitawukhuluma nje esigabeni sami ngiliswati phindze esigabeni sami ngingumholi webandvu ebandleni nawo ngumholi ebandleni bonke abantu labakhona kulelo live la ushumayela khona bafana nebantwana bakho so lokwendekile akufanele ngingasho nje ukuthi kubulwane at its highest level lo kwendekile ngoba labahlonishwa kwekuqala baboshelwa indvo lengekho lokuthi babe lapha baboshelwa liphimbo lemaswati noma ke live lemaswati libebe kaliphathise wona ukuthi hamba niyosikhulumela lokhu eParliament kwaliwa nebail yabo njengaloku lapha ummeli achaza kwaliwa nebail yabo kanengi ngalokuthi kufuneka bona lokuthi bacinzetelwe so lo kwendekile nje ngasho ukuthi imonarch nahulumende vele abakendi kahle lebebita ukuthi emaswati abambane abevilinye ukuthi abafanele kwendeke lokhu kuvakale lokuthi kungabese kuyathuleka nje ngathi konke kuhambe kahle sikhule kunalesisho lapho kuthiwa khona kubinva kubona kodwa sesiyabona ukuthi hayi lokubinva kubonwa angathi statement lebesingahambi kahle kufanele ukuthi kuvakale mina lengingakusho Mageba ukuthi njoba asho umhlonishwa lapha noma ke ummeli ukuthi sekukuwo emaswati ukuthi enda njani ukuthi lama MP la solo alapha eParliament avukela emsebentini ngiwo lengabe nyalo ayacala asikhombe indlela ukuthi angeke livukele nine emsebentini into shibe noma labanye baboshiwe babhanjabulwa kabuhlungu kanje labangenacala labahlonishwa labalapha eParliament asebake kube ngibo labahamba phambili ukuthi akuyokhishwa labahlonishwa bangavukele emsebentini baqonze babuthe emaswati kuqondvele enkantolo kuqondve eHigh Court ukuthi abaphume bahlonishwa nangabe kubita ukuthi baresign ngoba vele naku nemaphoyisa nema-soja nabo nemawada lokubonakalisa ukuthi bemene sive bayaresign angeke ukuthi wena umgcilati umelene naye kodwa solo udla imali yakhe solo uhola imali yakhe uphila kamnanzi wena uyatetemuka labanye bahlonishwa lebe basebenta nawe eParliament belapha I don't believe Mageba ukuthi kunebahlonishwa labathi ba-pro democratic babe bahleli lapha eParliament akubonakale ukuthi bendane naye umhlonishwa longangasimelane njoba exile nje abe kanye nalaba nabacala lenkulumo naye asekubonakale ukuthi yini la kayendako kubuthanise emaswati ukuthi awabe vilinye kusentshentwe lendzaba yokuthi labahlonishwa baphume sineke makholwa kwethu kuqhubeka nekuthandaza ngingasho nje ukuthi mina njengomprofeti KTM Oracle ngikhuluma esigabeni sami angiwathi namanye amakholwa ngikholwa lelivelanako nemaswati kulesimo lawabhekene naso and siyathandaza ukuthi uNkulunkulu akasikhumbule naye ummeli samkhulekela nayo yonke ilegal team lemelele labahlonishwa ukuthi angathi uNkulunkulu angabapha emandla abasekele labahlonishwa baphume Mageba noma kanjani siyabakhulekela lokwentiwa nje imonarch nahulumende is very very unfair and uncalled for lokufuna emaswati akusukumele akwale athi angeke awakuvumi vele
hayi siyabonga prophet siyabonga kuba nebami labanjengani labangawalahla abaswati bathathe leminikelo nje kuphela kodwa nje niyavelana nawo maswati ngiyabonga kakhulu umlaleli ukuthi ngiyabona labantu sebasende ama voice message bayabona ukuthi abakhoni lokungena sebasenda ama voice message ngiyakubonga kakhulu kasengidlale nje lo khobakalise ukuthi ngiyawanaka nawo
Afternoon Marisa Zulu Mageba njani mphathi wami Mr Mageba yathi ibuhlungu kakhulu lenzaba yebahlonishwa kakhulu nekukhala nyembezi why umhlonishwa amagawugawu president angamemetele statement
people's lawyer ngiva buhlungu ngoba isystem yami la ayivumi ukuthi wena ungive la kodwa nje umlali uyangiva uyayiva le voice
angayiva ivoice note kodwa
ya lona ukhuluma imessage ukuthi vele ama voice note angeke uweve but asengende so utoyiva ya
Afternoon my leader Zulu Mageba njani mphathi wami Mr Mageba yathi ibuhlungu kakhulu lenzaba yebahlonishwa kakhulu nekukhala nyembezi why umhlonishwa amagawugawu president angamemetele statement okubitwe lilanga kushuqwe kuyiwe leSwaziland wonke njengoba ambita Swaziland nasiyakalazo the ANC we go saya ngithi nombolo lethu kwamenyedela why angamemeti nanyalo njengeliphimbo lelikhulu kuphela.
Ya lo bekasho njalo my leader naye ubeka wakho umbono uyathi ngiyacabanga ukuthi asivale my leader sengiyabona la ukuthi le network yami ngathi ibike inkinga la kule phone le my leader ungathini kumbukele ekhaya sesiyahamba my leader.
Ngiyabonga kakhulu ngiyamuva nalelo cetha ukukhuluma ngibe nelithuba ngakhuluma naye umhlonishwa Gawuzela khona namhla naye afuna i-update maconza naloko ngiyacabanga ukuthi in due season noma in due time ukuthi abakhona naye la ngakubo but nje lengingakucela ukuthi eMaswati akangapheli imandla uma ngabe ngempela bayakufuna lokhu labakushoko mangabe bayakufuna lokhu bacede namthandeni labakungenele ejele ngiyacela ukuthi abangapheli imandla emanti nawafaka egedleleni makangaka before afike boiling point kusuke kungasho ukuthi awashisi asuke ashisa sekuthi ngesikhathi la achitheka khona achitheka nasafike kule boiling point. Ultimately, the truth of the matter is that all lama efforts la khona, be it by political parties, be it by liswati nje phaca noma ngabe ngiliphi, be it bantu abesikole, we have seen bantu abesikole abasenkundleni yaseHosiya several times ba protest abaye emaphoyiseni bavale ama-class. We've seen a groundswell of political activism and consciousness right across the country. All of those efforts, they will reach a boiling point ultimately, and they will yield some results. Lesingakwadi Zulu ukuthi kungaba yinto yanini. Kodwa ke nakhona lapho ngiyacabanga ukuthi yinto yanamhla noma yakusasa noma yasemnyakeni lotako noma mhlambe eminyakeni lengi-20 letako ngicabanga ukuthi kuphinze kube kuwe eMaswati, but lenginesiqiniseko sako ukuthi iSwaziland is going to reform and observe all democratic prescripts as we know them, and we are going to see this in our lifetime. And if this regime thinks that we are bluffing when we are talking about the reforms that we are talking about, they are fooling themselves, because there is no way that we can allow eMaswati Langaga to die. There is no way that we can allow the sacrifice to go to waste. In fact, each and every day that they spend in court, in jail, it strengthens our resolve to ensure that the reforms that they propagated and they advocated for, they become a reality. Because if that does not happen, it would mean that all the efforts last year have gone to nothing, and we are not going to allow that to happen. I can assure this regime that we are going to have a democratic transition in that country. As to the form that that transition takes, inkosi nayifuna, it's very simple. Ingaphume eNew York isibite sonke ezakuhlale phansi kukhulunywe, laba ku-exile babuye, laba semajele baphume. But at the same time, isenokukhetha ukuthi ayifuni kwenda lokho. Ivumela the armed forces to continue to do what they are doing. And but lokusalako ekugcineni kwako konke ukuthi there will be reforms. This regime ingathanzi, Swaziland is going to democratize. They must live with it, because it's going to happen. And you can burn us, you can arrest us, you can even kill people. But you are not going to change the reality that Swaziland is going to be a democratic state, and it's going to happen in our lifetime. We will make sure that happens.
Hey, siyabonga kakhulu my leader ngesikhathi lo sipha sona nekusi-update. Siyabonga kakhulu my leader. Siyakholwa niyaqhubeka nisi-update ukuthi kuhamba njani ngebahlonishwa bethu.
Stan update Makeba, siyabonga kakhulu. Thank you very much. Siyabonga kuwonke eMaswati lathethe isikhathi asilalela. Siyabonga ngedatha yenu. Siyawathanda eMaswati. We love this country. This is a labor of love. We believe ukuthi kuko konke lokhu lesikhuluma ngakho, it is in the best interest of onke eMaswati, including those that are oppressing others now. it is also in their best interest. Aluta continue.
amandla